let me restart. Welcome to the Healing Illinois Art and Storytelling Circle. This gathering creates a safe place for creativity, reflection, and connection. Together, we will create a group agreements to help everyone feel safe about sharing their stories. We will briefly discuss how art and storytelling help build connection, understanding, and healing. I got a question for you guys. If your mood today was a color, what color would it be and why?
Yellow. Because I'm always bright and I'm always shiny.
Maybe orange. I'm feeling a little frazzled today, so.
Really?
Yes.
My color would be. Mine will be also yellow because of how the weather is today, and it's so warm and it's so hot outside. Well, not really hot, but it's warm outside.
Sure.
And now we are going to create an art using canvases and paint, crayons and coloring pencils. Create something that represents a feeling, memory, place, or moment. So we got canvases and brushes and paint over here at this table. And if you would like me to go get you a canvas and the brush, you can just
Cool. See, I thought we had to bring our own art.
show it.
I'm like, oh, cool. All right.
Creating art.
Yeah, we can create some more art. Can't get no paint on my dress, but.
Doing different things? Is that the?
Oh, you can just create some painting,
Clumsy.
some paint, and you can create your own picture. But do you want me to get you one?
Right.
I'm over there.
We like opening new stuff. Did you want us all to paint at one table, or we're gonna paint at our table?
You can paint
Okay.
at your own table if you like.
All right.
Oh, it's double.
Right, I gotta open it with a
Top of your head that you think that it would bring back memories on how you love drawing, or memories on if you drew with a friend or family member. I'm gonna read the rules. The rules are: respect every person's story, listen without interrupting, no judging or correcting someone's experience, keep shared stories confidential, everyone has equal space to share, speak from personal experience.
People can say whatever they want.
Sneak peek. Beautiful. I love that. Sneak peek.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Beautiful. Sneak peek. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's mine. That's mine. Oh.
So my name is Miss Yolanda, and this is my artifact. And this artifact is a picture of a tree, but it's not just any tree. It's like my DNA roots tree. And the reason I brought this tree is because I like to tell people, just like the tree planted by the water, I shall not be moved.
Amen.
It is my responsibility to know who I am before I leave my house, so that the world cannot imprint onto me what they want me to be. And so that's what I brought here, my tree. These are all my roots. Pretty colors, because I like all the colors. I do. I'm a colorful person. Each of the colors down here was supposed to represent something. You know, the blood of my ancestors, the brown from my skin. But it was like, hey, when I come up here, see, I'm growing, I can because my roots are so strong, I'm able to grow and mix with all the colors because we can all be together and be united and still be who we are.
Beautiful.
So that's my DNA tree. So then, my picture that I drew today, as you can see, this woman, because I had to learn that although I need to be who I am, I don't always need to be the solver of all my own problems. And it's okay to allow someone else to crown me and put a crown on my head and let me know that, you know, it's all good. And so this is the black woman, and then this is the man putting a crown on my head, and it coincides with a play that I'm going to be in called My Color Purple.
All right. Beautiful.
Not an artist, nor do I like art, particularly because I am was a perfectionist child. So as a kid, I really liked art, but then I found out that I can't magically make everything look exactly how it looks in real life, and I felt like I wasn't good at it, so I stopped doing it. And so I brought in some of my 4-year-old's art because so far she does not have any of that fear, and so she creates really cool things. So this is a drag queen sea monster that she made. This one, I know it's a coloring page, so it's not technically its own art, but I really like the way that she colors things.
Yes.
So, like,
Beautiful.
right, like she colors so focused. And then this is one she made at her school, and I found in her backpack, and it even has my little name at the bottom. But yeah, and so I like seeing like all of the hearts on her home, because it's not even anything that she brought home and like was excited to show me. It's just something that she did on her own, and so I like that she's creating art on her own for the joy of art, not to impress anyone or get feedback. And so I painted this because I guess I just kind of wanted to go off feelings and not trying to make anything. Like, I knew that if I had an end goal in mind, that I like would be upset if I didn't get there. So just sort of painted what I was feeling, and so yeah, I just hope that the love of art that she has continues, and that I can also keep growing and changing and be someone who doesn't have to be perfect at anything. I can just do art for the sake of creating art.
That's good. All right. Appreciate all the works that I've seen all day thus far. And this, I was gonna try to, I heard my buddy over here talking about the colors and stuff. So I had in my mind a little bit, so I said I'm gonna try to do a little something else. And the first thing that crossed my mind was the cross, but I wanted to try to add many different colors, because in my mind the world is so big and everything. I'm a nature person. I'm a love of art. I used to do art a lot, but I haven't done it in decades. So I just got on there and started doing stuff. And then as I was doing it, I noticed that the Messiah was like, instead of trying to put clothes on it, I just saw what I saw, which was basically the formation of the structure of the human body. And so I just said I'll try to incorporate as much as the muscle part as I can, because in my mind, I don't know how big or strong he was, but to carry on what he had to go through, I feel like, and then all in nature, I just try to incorporate it in one.
Beautiful.
Hey. Well, two things. One of the things that I have enjoyed since probably maybe high school, I learned how to crochet, and I started making probably house shoes. And then I graduated to making rugs. Then I made my mother one, and I made me one. And then I went years and didn't do any. But then I discovered later on we had a knitting ministry here at First Christian Church. And I didn't join right away, but later on it's probably been, oh gosh, time flies, 12, 15 years ago maybe, I don't know. But the big thing then was making, well, of course, always prayer shawls. That's the main, that's why we call it the knitting ministry. For people, a lot of times within the congregation, but sometimes you may know someone outside that you feel needs a prayer shawl. That's what we have, so there, anyone can take from our supply. But then they kind of graduated, not only out of it completely, but started making children's caps for the school, for winter hats. Then that's kind of about the time I joined, and we made all different kinds of, I've got pictures of all different characters that we hung on our Christmas tree. But not only, I'll get back to our knitting ministry. We do prayer shawls, and this is one that I made, and it's just a variegated color. You don't have to change colors, it makes it automatic. So that's always a simple pattern. Once you get the pattern down, you don't have to worry about changing colors. We also do baby blankets. We have from time to time, Ms. M here has accepted at least 2. Then we kind of got off where we felt there was the need for chemo caps for the Cancer Institute. If you lose your hair, you feel a little bit inconspicuous going out without something on your hip. So we started making chemo caps, and we probably made 200 or more that we've sent to the Cancer Institute. But during COVID, that stopped. And we got back into that again. But then we got into making winter hats for the warming center and for used to be the Women's Center, but now it's Empowerment Center. So we've made lots and lots of winter hats. But then, all of this takes a lot of yarn. So how are we gonna pay for all this yarn? We started doing projects like dishcloths. And because one of our church members works at the co-op, she said, if you make them, we'll sell them there. And we'll keep 20%, but you get so we've been making lots and lots of dishcloths, and you have to use a cotton yarn in order to do that. That's just a sample of 3 that I've made, but we've made all different kinds. And we charge about $6 at there because they keep 20%. So that's that part of it. I love it because I'm helping someone. So I have no idea who I'm helping, but that's what God says you need to do. But love your neighbor, whether you know them or not, you help them. But and because of that, I love all the different colors. I'm not an artist, but I'm a gardener. That is my one true love. That's my
Alyssa, you are next.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and this is my artifact. It's a mountain, and it's a mountain, and I drew this when I was in, I think, 9th or 10th grade, and I love art because it calms me down with my anxiety, and I just love art, and I love the creativity that comes with it, and I love the history of art. So yeah, this is my artifact.
Beautiful.
Okay. This is how I had it at first, just sitting in my office for like 4 months. My mother gave it to me. She painted it, and it was just sitting in my office, and then somebody came in and was like, what is that? And I saw my mom paint it, and they looked on the back, and it was the reading on it. I had it upside down the whole time. So that's how I'm showing it to y'all first, and that's how I had it sitting upside down like this forever. But let's come with the back up, because I ain't got my glasses. And they was like, there's something wrote on the back of it too.
There's a face, I see.
Point it towards the camera if you don't mind. I'm so sorry.
May 1st, born, my firstborn. I know you wanted y'all.
I ain't got my glasses.
wanted, I don't know how to say it, y'all picture, and I tried to deliver, but the more I painted, to more I realized God was giving me something difficult. In the midst, all you've been through and still may have to endure, God still sees you as this perfect daughter. Don't give up. This deeper, get wiser, straighten your follow Queen. I don't know how to say that. Why like that?
My firstborn, I know you wanted fall picture, and I tried to deliver, but the more I painted, the more I realized God was giving me something different. In the midst of all you've been through and still may have to undo, God still sees you as his perfect daughter. Don't give up. Dig deeper. Get wiser. Straighten your fellow queen's crown and keep it moving. Yes, it ain't over till God says it's over. You shall succeed and prosper in this grace in full. Be mindful of his presence and surrender when he asks of you. Love you to the moon. Don't shine. Love you to the moon. Shine. Mom, 2020. Hope this will do.
It's actually like a woman holding a baby inside. Beautiful. So I had it upside down. And then when she saw it, you can see like it's a woman. Oh, yeah.
That's gorgeous. I love that. All right, thank you. Beautiful.
Our former members of the knitting ministry, even though she wasn't a member of our church. She made this neat crochet for all my different needle sizes. She made that for me. Mary Russell much more. Let's see, I lost one. Oh, there it is. Okay. And the basic size is probably, and that looks like what those probably is an H. And with crocheting, it's not two needles, that's why. But you basically still have two instruments. One is your crochet hook in one hand, and your other hand is for your yarn.
This one's a
6.5, yes.
All you guys have different ones. I bought them pack.
Okay.
We like the pack.
An H is an 8.5, so it's not quite as small. But I'm gonna use this variegated here. Let's see if I can find the end. There it is. Okay, to start off with, for the very basic, and I've taught my two grandchildren that are 10 and 12, or 11 and 12 now. You gotta start with a loop. You make a loop. I say that, and now here I am trying to figure out what I'm doing. How do you start?
Me?
5 fingers.
Oh.
The yarn goes around the little finger, up to the middle finger. Here it is. It's been a while since I've done it, so yeah. And then around your index finger, and then that's where you're going to basically be holding your yarn. But you're going to make a loop. around, and then you pull that tail back through. It's just to get a start on your needle. Got it? Everybody got a loop on their needle? Did you get it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know how to crochet.
Oh, you know how, you know how.
I haven't done it in a minute, but.
All right. And then just the basic is to make a chain. So you go under, turn your needle up, then slide it underneath, turn your needle down. Use your other two fingers over here to hold where you're going through, pull it up, and that's a chain. You can make lots of chains. And usually when you start off a pattern, that's what you start off with, is a number of chains. Something simple you can make once you've got, 8 to 10 chains is to make a bookmark. So once you have all your chains, then your next one is you're going to go under, and then you're going to go back to the next chain and go into that one, go up, grab your yarn, pull it through. Now, wait a minute, why do I have 3 on there? I'm only supposed to have 2. Okay, you just go in. I was making a double crochet. You just go in for a single crochet, you go straight in to the next loop, grab your yarn, pull it up. You have 2 on your crochet hook. Then you pull it through those 2. That's your first single crochet. Go to the next loop, pull it up. There's 2. You keep going. And the hardest part, if you've never done it before, is learning how to have the yarn slide through your left hand. And there I've got my first row besides the chain. Then you just turn it over. You usually, to start the next row, you do a chain 1. Then you go in, and at that point, you're going to have 2, if you can see them, there's actually 2 pieces of yarn. You're going to go through both of those. Grab your yarn, pull it up, and through 2. Am I going too fast? Some of you already know.
I have always done what I like to call free crocheting, so I kind of know how to crochet, and then Jess taught me, and then I accidentally made up my own thing, and it drives her insane.
Different, you kind of do pick up your own. A lot of people, instead of going under the yarn, they tend to want to go over it. But, I don't know that it makes a whole lot of difference, but it will affect what your pattern looks like. Mm-hmm. And then I'm just continuing on. Now, if I'm going way too fast, let me know. Because to teach it, actually, for someone that knows nothing, it usually takes some time. And it's like, well, how do you hold it? And I say, well, that's where it comes with your hand. You got to learn, you keep your tension with this index finger, but you have to hold with your thumb and your middle finger. You hold your item that you're making. And you're still working on your knot? Okay, let's get you going here. Okay, just gonna fold it over like that. Put your yarn in here, and then you're gonna grab that tail. And then you're gonna hold on to this tail. Well, shoot, I didn't.
See how we're migrating?
See, I'm holding that in between. Stick your, That way you know where it's at.
Okay.
Hold on to that tail.
Passing down skills from one generation to the next.
So now you've got your loop on your,
Okay.
now
Now we can move.
now you can move.
Go back.
Yeah. And hold it.
Part of how I learned.
And then
since
you're
my
just
grandma
gonna kind of hold that with, well, no, actually with your middle finger, because you need this finger out, because that keeps the tension on your yarn.
get to that
But not so tight that what you can't ever let it, then you have to be able to let it slide. So then you're gonna go in here, you're gonna bend it down, coming back up, get that tail out of the way here, and then you're gonna
I found a faithful friend, my Jesus, my Lord, in every stormy battle. He's my mighty sword. When the enemy comes to tear me down, Jesus stands beside me. I won't fall to the ground. He is my shelter, my strength to defend. Hell starts to tremble when he walks in. Jesus is my refuge, my mighty king. He walks beside me through everything. When the storm is raging, I won't fear, for my Savior's power. Oh, most beautiful amongst thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands, 10,000s. My beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands. 10,000s, my beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands. 10,000. I found a faithful friend, my Jesus, my Lord, in every stormy battle. He's my mighty sword. When the enemy comes to tear me down, Jesus stands beside me.